Good morning, good morning, good morning. Get up, y'all, get up, get up, get up. I woke up this morning. Thank you, Jesus. Let me tell y'all, that is a blessing by itself. I could stand up, dance, shout, scream, jump, whatever. Thank you, God, for waking me up this morning. But on my heart, it was just like, I don't know who needs to hear this. I need to hear it. I need to hear it myself so many times over and over again. Is that you're valuable. You are valuable. You are you. You are unique. It's only one of you. Stop. I just wish that I could tell my younger self, like back in my 20s, teens, all that I was valuable. Let me tell y'all, because you play yourself in so many ways thinking that you're going to find your value over here in a man, or you're going to find your value over here in materialistic stuff, or you just going to find your value because everybody's supposed to just love you, or they owe you something. The world, let me tell y'all, the world owes us nothing. Nothing. Let me show y'all how much the world owe y'all. I'm gonna give y'all a list of what the world owe y'all. And when y'all find it, just let me know. Cause this world don't, just as these pages are blank, that's how much the world owe you. They don't owe you nothing. You can't just walk around and just think, oh, they supposed to. No, they don't. No, they don't. They supposed to love me. No, they don't. You got to love yourself. Your love comes from within. You got to dig so deep under so much of whatever is going on in your life and find your worth. Find that love that you have for yourself. Let me tell y'all, I've been here 48 going on 49 years. And I played myself. I played myself. I done played myself before. Now I'm woke. Now I'm woke. Let me tell you, I'm so woke. I'm like, where was the person to tell me this back 30 years ago? Like, where was the person to tell me that I was valuable, or to sit me down and have that conversation? We got to step up as seasoned. That's a better word, as seasoned women, and grab these girls. I'm looking at these girls and my heart is crying. My everything is like, baby, come here. I got some words for you. But as we know, sometimes it's hard to tell this newer generation anything. You know, sometimes it's hard to approach them. Sometimes you don't know how to tell them. You know, it's time out for let me sugarcoat it, poo-poo, baby. No, the birds and the bees. No, it's about these men out here. I ain't bashing the men, but it's about these men will do what we allow them to do. Us as women, oh, they gonna do what we allow them to do. We show them how to treat us. Have you ever just looked, sat down, and wonder why a person that you've been with for so long, how they don't value me? What's wrong? What's going on? I don't feel like they value me. How can they act like that towards me? How could they? And it's not even just men. It's people. Let me rephrase that. It's people in your life that's not valuing you as much as they should. Your worth is more, but you looking like, how could they play me like that? After all I done tried to do, after all I done tried to be, I don't know what else to do. You know, you got friendships that you like, I run a train down. I will run a train down. But you won't even go catch a bike. You got relationships that you done bent over backwards, turned yourself into a pretzel for this man. And you look over there, he won't even go buy you a pretzel. Come on now. You're worth more. That's what I'm saying. However I say it or the way that I say it, all I want you to know is that you're worth more. You're worth so much more, and you spending all this time, all this energy. You're crying, you're wondering, like you about to drive yourself bananas if you already haven't. To find your worth in people. To find your love, your value in people. If somebody don't appreciate your presence before you really have to leave this world, show them how you can leave and still be good. Show them. If you don't value my presence here with you right now, you gonna miss me. But guess what? I ain't gonna be gone. I'm not gonna be gone. But I'm gonna have to, delete myself out your life. Whatever that look like. Some people will block you. Some people will delete you. Some people just won't talk to you. Me, I just look at it and be like, it is what it is. I ain't gonna delete you, block you, because I know I ain't gotta answer that phone. I ain't gotta answer that text. But you not gonna treat me any kind of way and think that's all right. Women, young girls, you don't have to sell yourself for zero. You put yourself on a shelf and you discount it. No, go back there and be with the valuables. You're not going to put me in the $1.25 store now. I supposed to be over here in the Gucci, the Louis. How you going to, that's what you think? You wrong. Delete what you used to think, because it's a new me. We got to stop allowing old stuff or old people or old things to continue to treat us how they did 20 years ago. Everything that went up. When I say everything, a pack of chicken wings cost $50. Chickens done went. How you not going up? How you still on the discount shelf? You on the 75% off. They coming with all this. They want you to be their everything. But when you look at them, they nothing. They can't do nothing for you. And I'm not saying it's what you do, but it's how. If you can't, you can't. And if I know you genuinely in your heart, you would if you could, I'ma love you. But when I see that you can, but you don't, no. We gotta stop. We see young women out here. You looking at her, she 20 and she got 4 kids. Because she was looking for her love. She was looking for somebody to value her. She was looking for somebody to just take hold to her and tell her she's worthy. Baby, whoever you are, wherever you are, I'm telling you, and I ain't got to get nothing from you. You don't owe me and I don't owe you, but I'm telling you, you value. I'm telling you value because you. You are you, and that's why you valuable. You are you, and that's why you're worthy. You can have anything you want. Don't allow, I done sat and listened, y'all, to conversations. A guy told this young girl, you gonna have my baby. She was like, whatever. She ain't had no kids. Cause you mad and I want to be with you. And I'm thinking to myself, you could be with her more places than to knock her up with a baby. I just seen before she got to the restaurant, somebody else had left. I just seen you hang up your phone. When she went to the bathroom, you was over there talking to somebody, telling them you love them. But you telling her to have your baby, but you're on the phone with somebody else. We got to open our eyes. We got to open our mind. We have to wake up. And I just wish we can call out, like ladies, like some ladies come beside me, and let's teach our young girls that it's much more than laying down. Standing up, however you get it. It's much more than that. It's much more than you got this friend. Oh, this my best friend. This my ride or die. And when you're riding by yourself. It's much more than sitting up here saying, I got you and I done gave you 100 and you won't even give me 50 cents. It's much more to, we are, excuse me, y'all, but I am so passionate, like in my soul, to try to say we worth more. And it's so ironic that I was sitting up with a friend and he just went to spitting some game. I was all caught up. I was like, he told my little cousins, he said to them, don't be around here laying down having no baby for every man that you come upon. And don't be letting every man lay you down on your back that you come upon. He told them, but he spit it so good, y'all, I wish I could have recorded him. And he told my cousin, he said, y'all got one kid. He said, y'all pretty. He said, and he said, a guy come run game on you quick. Be quick as your eyes can blink, he'll be the ran game. He said, you got to love yourself and be more to yourself than you is to anybody. You got to be sometimes we have to even be selfish. We do. Like, I done found that I got to be selfish with some of my time because I done poured so much time out. And then I'm looking around like, ooh, I need somebody. And they not there. But he broke it down to them like a man. Like, I was just like, wow. And guess what? I was even listening like, hold on. Valuable, he said, a man is a protector. He's a provider, a protector. And he was like, if you sitting up there and you doing more protecting than your man, what's going on? You doing more providing than your man, what's going on? Now, it's different situations where we got to be there for our friend. We got to be there for our man. We do. We gonna carry you till, you get on your feet. But sometimes it be like, girl, I done carried you 999 miles. When you gonna get yourself up? Because sometimes we are enablers. We make it so comfortable they don't want to move. They don't want to get up. They don't want to go out there and get a job. They don't want to get on their feet. They just want to lay there and get the pity party going on. But don't allow nobody nowhere to just use you up to where you feel like you ain't got nothing inside. I've been there. I'm like, you know what? Let me tell you like this. I ain't got nothing else in me but the blood. My blood. That's all I got to give. And guess what? You ain't finna get that. I'm done. I done walked away from relationships, friendships. I don't have nothing, like I don't have anything else to give to you. I'm trying my best to show you I love you, I care for you. And if you my friend and we roll like that, I got you. If I got it, you got it, flat out. If I got a place to stay and you need, girl, come on. Come on. We gonna roll like that. If I got $5, girl, it costs us $2.50 to go out and you ain't got no money, guess what? We going out. You get $2.50, I get $2.50. Let's roll, because that's how much I value the people in my life. But then I had to rewind and look back. And my value, I need $2.50. And then I had to go, you know what? It's cool. It's so cool. And I couldn't be mad at them because I was the one that was there for a crutch. Instead of allowing them to walk on their own, I was there for them to lean on. And they just got comfortable leaning. People get comfortable. People get complacent. People take you for granted. And you can't fault nobody but yourself because you taught them how to treat you. You allowed them to treat you like this. You allowed them to put you on that discount shelf. You allowed them to waste your time. And now when you look back, even when I look back, I be like, all that time I wasted? And then I have to start dissecting it. and pulling lessons from that time that I wasted. Because I'm like, I have to get something out of this. I wasted that time. I got to get something out of this. And then I look, that was a lesson. That was a lesson. That was a lesson. That was a lesson. I say, wow, they taught me. So when the next person come along, I'm going to teach you how to treat me. And if I think I'm Gucci, Louis, if I think I'm Prada, that's how you going to treat me. Or I'm not at the $1.25 store. And that's what I'm telling you. You're not at the $1.25 store. Teach somebody how to treat you and treat you well. If you think that in yourself, that's where it comes first and foremost. A person can't treat you no way if you don't allow them to. They can only treat you the way that you allow. If you're not allowing them to treat you crazy, they can't treat you like that. Because you would be gone. Like gone so fast they wouldn't even think you was there. I had somebody tell me, they was like, where did you go? I had to leave. I had to exit left. Because I'm more than this. I'm more than this. I serve a God that told me I'm more than this. But now I got to think I'm more than this. You got to think you're more than this. Because you're more. You're more. Dig down in yourself. Get on your knees. Lay out on the floor. But stop letting people use you as a doormat. Walking all over you. Men come into your life. They love you for a hot second. Then you got a kid that you have to look at because of this relationship. And some people don't even have a kid, but you had a scars. You broken. You confused. You just like, what do I do next? Then you run to the next best thing. Then the next best thing. But sometimes we have to sit and we have to just think. I'm the CEO of my life. I'm grown. I don't have to do better. Oh, I ain't got to do what you say or what you say. Because it used to be when you was in your parents' house, you did what your parents did, told you to do. But now that you grown and you out here on your own, you got to figure this out. Life don't come with a manual. But as you grow through each and every situation, like I said, when you look back and you look at them situations and them decisions that you made, you have to look at them and pull something out of it. A lesson. God, what's the lesson in this I'm supposed to learn? Because I don't want to do that no more. I don't want to be in that same place looking back and I'm still right there 15 years later, 5 years later. Tell these young girls, whether you young, old, it does not matter. Age ain't got nothing to do with it. Because I met this young girl, she my daughter age. And she was I was listening to her. I was like, girl, you so young. She said, but I got an old soul. And when I tell you she got an old soul, this girl was on her game. And she was about 28 years old. On her game. One child, and she was like, She was like, I did, but I didn't. I wanted another one, but I ain't. She was like, I've learned. She was sitting there talking to me. And I was like, I must supposed to be here for a reason because she taught me as well as I taught her. We had a candid conversation and it was so bomb, y'all. Just sharing experiences. I'm pouring into her and she pouring into me. Because these young people, they know. And they got to keep us seasoned people up on our game sometime. You know, it don't hurt to listen to some of this stuff that they tell us or when they just pouring out to us or when they talking to us. And it doesn't hurt them to listen to some of the seasoned stuff that we got. You know, I was young once and my grandmother, she used to tell me and I'd be like, oh, granny, no, it ain't like that. That was back in your day. No, it wasn't. What I tell my kids now, it's the same game. It's different players. And that's what my grandma was telling me, but I couldn't understand it, y'all. It's the same game, but different players. My granny played the game I'm playing, at my age, but I'm telling her that's back in the day. Now it's my turn, and I'm like, oh, I'm playing this game, Granny. I got this on lock. Like, boom. And now it's my kids playing this game, and they telling me, Ma, that's back in your day. But I'm watching it, and I'm like, that's what I told my grandma and my mama and my auntie. And they told me everything was this was going to happen, that was going to happen. He was going to play me like this, she was going to play me like that, and I was going to fall on my head. And I was like, well, they didn't play me like that. And 5 seconds later, they played me like that. Because I was trying to be sarcastic. It didn't go in the order that they told me, so it wasn't going to happen. But everything they told me happened. Everything. And when I say everything they told me, whether it went in that order or it didn't, everything they told me happened. And like I tell my son and I tell my daughter, you watch this, you watch that. That's how they going to play you. And you know what they tell me? Ma, that was back in your day. And then they come to me, Ma, how you know? How you know? Because it's the same game. It's just different players. We better wake up. Because just like they said, people walking around here with afros. Come on, y'all. Natural, pretty, beautiful afros. That was back in the 60s, 70s. But guess what? They wearing it like it's just now. They wearing it like they discovered America. They wearing them afros. We wearing them bell bottoms. Then the girl came and she did my hair, and they kept calling it crochet. And I'm like, what is crochet? Like, and she was like, it's crochet. But when I seen the hook she was using, I was like, that's latch hook. My sister used to do that in the 80s. Now we wearing crochet like it was just discovered. No, we was getting it back in the day. History repeats itself, y'all. Don't nothing go out of style. Nothing. You around here talking about, oh, that's an old car. That's my granddaddy car. Your granddaddy car around here worth millions. People collecting those old school cars because they still got value. So don't let nobody tell you you ain't got no value. You washed up. No, I ain't. Tell them, stand up, put your chest out, and be confident. You ain't washed up. No, you will not continue to play me like I'm stupid. But you know what? Better yet, because I done talked it, y'all. You ain't going to do this, and this. And guess what? It was talk. It was talk. It was talk. And I realized, because I had to step back and say, why they still doing what I just told them they wasn't going to do? Whether female or male. What are they doing this for? Guess why? Because I just was talking. And they knew how to work it, and they knew how to play it, and they slivered right on back up in there, and it went on. But guess what? You know how you get them? I'm going to tell y'all a secret. Actions speak louder than words. You don't have to open your mouth. Just show somebody. That's all you got to do. You ain't finna do this. And while they sitting on there to my son, yeah, exit left. And make sure you gone on about your business. Because this ain't how I want to be treated. This ain't my value. This ain't my worth. And you're not going to keep on running over me. I call you to talk to you. You ain't got time, but you sitting me on the phone for an hour. 2, 3, talking to me. I'm just as valuable as I treat you, and you should be treating me. You're valuable to me, and I'm valuable to you, but some people don't think you valuable. It don't have to be laying down in a relationship, standing up in a relationship. It could be your best girlfriend. Y'all been friends for 100 years. I had a friend, and I thought I was doing everything I could because we was friends. Nope. Was not. It was not. When I went to her, couldn't find her. Then she come to me and I'm right there. And then I was like, what's going on? But I still wanted to be her friend because I'm trying to be genuine in my heart. You my friend. I thought we were. But then I had to realize, girl, if you don't get up and exit left, and gone on about your business. You should have. And I left that friendship. That what I mean, whatever it was called. Some people you got to leave. You got to go. You got to delete, block. You got to change your number. Don't take no DM, no XY, no WQ. Some people you got to deep down show them that if you ain't gonna treat me like this, we know. Because I'm valuable, I'm worthy. And if I'm giving you 150, how you giving me 10? It's never gonna be 50-50, but damn, all you can give me is 10? And then they be whispering them sweet nothings and telling you, yeah, I'm coming, this, that, and the third. And you done sit up here and waited 5 years and they never got to where they was coming. For real? For real? And you still going for, oh, girl, he coming. Oh, she coming. She gonna pay me back. Girl, she been owing you for 15, like she been owing you $20 for the last 3 years. Chalk it up as a loss. But note I got my third eye on you. And whenever I got to pull my third eye out, I'm stepping back off that. Because I got a best friend that I can close both my eyes and leave $1 million out. And she be, girl, scoot this million over, sure. Because I got to sit right here. I can leave her in the house with gazipper dollars. I can leave her in the house with a man. She be like, girl, I fell asleep. Girl, I was waiting on you to come. I'm like, you ain't get up and eat. She be like, girl, no. I may be in the house, but I'm not finna go friend. She just sold to me. And it's our friendship has grown and grown and grown and grown and grown. Over 30 some years, I never had to question. I never had to question. I never had to question if she was going to be there because she was there. I look up, I could be sitting by myself, and I look up and she write, how you get here? She said, I knew you needed me. I'm like, you did? Like, wow. I done had a friendship with a male, and I be like, what's this? I go to him, kick the balls. And he kick it real. He was like, why I'm a sugarcoat? This how you gonna get played. This what's gonna happen. And I'm looking like, wow. Like years. And our friendship not even predicated on I'm getting them paid. No, he keep it real. He keep it like he kick it. Like, I'm just like, wow. You giving up the mail call. He was like, you my dog. I'm going to give you the mail. I don't give a damn. I'm like, okay, give it to me. And he sat there and gave it to my family. I was like, this what I was telling them. But they were so engaged in what he was saying. Then I got engaged. I had to be like, and he was like, you okay? I said, yeah, keep on talking. Because you telling them how not to get played, how to value themselves, that they're worthy. Don't settle for less. Don't be on the discount shelf when you know you're supposed to be over here on the expensive shelf. Like, we just have to watch out, stay vigilant, and understand every relationship in our life, every person in our life, and stop allowing people to treat us like we're not worthy, like we're crap. We have to stand up. We have to pull people to us. Go out there and find you a young person and talk to them, whether male or female. Go find a young person. But if you see a young girl and you can see what she's going through because you've been there, talk to her. Go talk to her. Go sit her down. Explain. Whether she listened to you or not, at least you know in your heart that you poured out to somebody who needed you. Because you see the route they going. You see what they're doing. You see how they ain't valuing themselves. They not loving themselves. They not treating themselves like they should. Pick them up, dress them up, put them on some clothes, something. We got to be help out here. That's what we got to be. We got to be somebody help, somebody ear, somebody needs to hear. I've been there, because they looking at us like we ain't been there. We ain't done that. But we have. But we got to tell them. We got to talk to them. We got to be present. Whether they may have somebody in their life that's present, we got to be present. Just because God told us a word, God showed us, God done took us down there. He took us for a reason. Your test is your testimony. You have to tell somebody. You got to tell these kids. You got to go to them and you got to talk to them, because they in need and don't even know they in need. But when they come across that person and it strikes them like, dang, they did tell me that, they gonna listen. So for the next time, y'all have a great day. Love you, mean it.